Well, after some beautiful weather on Monday, we're going to keep this nice trend going for today as well. We're waking up to those 50s. We have a very light wind, so just very calm conditions outside. Looking at that relative humidity at 80%, but the dew point temperature is only at 47. So as our temperature, the air temperature warms up today, we will see that relative humidity fall to around 40% by this afternoon. That means it's another comfortable day. It's going to be summer-like, but with the lower humidity, it will be very tolerable out there for us as we see temperatures rapidly warm. Already pushing near 60 at 8 a.m. We should be in the 70s by 10 o'clock this morning, and this afternoon running around 80 degrees and the lower 80s across the area. We are tracking some changes late tomorrow. We'll see those 80s today into Wednesday, and then we'll see a little backdoor front coming down from Canada late tomorrow afternoon, set to bring into the 80s, at least briefly, for the end part of this work week. So we'll track that on our Skycast. We noticed today very nice weather, plenty of sunshine in store for us. We'll see a few cumulus clouds that will pop up this afternoon. Again, temperatures in many spots should make it into the 80s today. As we head into tonight, we'll see a warmer night as we see that south low. We are ahead of a cold front, so we get that warm air out ahead of it. We'll see temperatures near 60 degrees early tomorrow. As we go throughout today, Wednesday, we'll get some compressional heating ahead of the front, so I wouldn't be surprised if temperatures actually overperform tomorrow. I think many spots should make it back in the lower and even a few mid-80s possible, but watch what happens tomorrow afternoon. A fairly impressive drop is coming our way from the north. We see at 1:30. Still quite warm in the 80s, but watch what happens by 6:30 tomorrow night. We're down pushing toward the mid-60s, so we'll go from tank top weather to jacket weather in the span of a few hours. So just keep that in mind tomorrow evening. It'll be a pretty quick change in our temperature. We go into tomorrow night, we'll see those cooler conditions prevail with temperatures down into the 40s. And then Thursday, thanks to that northeast flow, temperatures on the cooler side instead of the 80s, we'll look at 60s across the area for Thursday. Those winds fairly light today and through the first half of tomorrow, but you will note late tomorrow afternoon, you'll know when that front hits because it's going to be like a wall of winds coming out of the northeast as we go into late tomorrow afternoon. There's 2 p.m. Finley, you'll be the first to get it in our viewing area, and then that line will spread south and west. We'll see that pick up in the winds. Very gusty at times tomorrow evening, so it's going to certainly add a cool feel to the air out there tomorrow night as that little Canadian air mass prevails into Thursday. Still looking at a breezy northeast wind with those gusts coming in over 20 miles per hour. But this air mass will modify heading into the weekend. We are looking at still a really nice forecast overall. I think we'll be back to around 77 degrees Saturday and Sunday, and by your Memorial Day back into the lower 80s. There is a very low rain chance that we'll mention for Sunday and Monday, but by and large, we should be dry. Really, the worst case scenario is a few isolated showers. And I mean, I think really the dry weather is going to stick around for us. So that cool down late week, warming up gradually through the weekend. And it looks like next week, summer is here. We can see temperatures well into the middle 80s by the time we get to Tuesday and possibly the middle of next week.